Your singleness is not a curse, it's a gift you should cherish.
Your singlehood is a gift from God. So use this phase of your life wisely. Stop seeing this time of your life as a curse. The reason why most people dislike the singleness is because they're not doing the right thing. Here are the 10 things God expects you to do while you're in singlehood. Alright, doing these things will help you see your singleness as a blessing and not some curse. First step is discover yourself. God believes in you and wants you to discover yourself so that you can get to realize the potentials that He actually embedded inside of you. God had a vision when He created you, and He wants you to discover that vision. He wants you to come to the knowledge of it and begin to run with it. Next step is build your spiritual life. Spiritual life here means you have to start a relationship with Christ. Get to know God. If you want to hear from God, when you want to take decisions on either marriage or where to live or what kind of business to do, you need to have a relationship with Christ. Next, develop relevant skills. It's very important. In marriage, your bills will actually rise to build the relevant skills right now. Another thing is get education. Your singlehood is a time to actually pursue knowledge. And then cultivate good habits and virtues. You can't give what you don't have. Get a full grab of those good values and virtues out there that you instill in your children when you eventually have them. And then next, fall in love with yourself. Some people don't really feel good in themselves. Your singlehood is a time you should work and fall in love with who you are, because nobody's going to do that for you. The world may not even be able to love and accept you if you've not loved and accepted yourself. So the person coming in must be someone that is confident because of the awareness of who he or she is. You are aware that you're beautiful, you're aware that you're amazing, you're aware that you are just a total package. Fall in love with yourself. And in that way, your spouse and the world, your children and everybody around you will be able to love you for who you are. Next up is get a life. Getting a life means that you get a job, you start up that business, you pursue that career. Don't just be adamant in life. Don't just be reluctant in life. Next up is get planted in a local church. It's very important to actually plant yourself under a spiritual covering. Alright, and you gotta have a spiritual father in that way, because in your marriage you will need to submit to some spiritual authority. So that authority figure at that level is very important. And next is prepare for marriage and parenting. In this part of the world, of course, we prepare ourselves for the kind of job we want to do. But when it comes to marriage, we don't ever get to prepare. Make sure you've read a lot of books on marriage and so on, and attend seminars as well. And parenting is the same thing. If you do not have knowledge of how to raise children, you can actually end up raising children that you've bruised unknowingly. Then lastly, meet your life partner. I wanted to say search for a life partner, but then it will sound like you're going to be living the rest of your life going around looking for a partner, whatever. I don't think that would be proper. So it's better you go about your business, you pursue your career, you just get about your job. Just somewhere, somehow you get to meet somebody. So that's all I've got for you. Hopefully you learned 1 or 2 things watching this video. It's a wrap.